name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. Today I'm excited to bring to you my Fendi Cruise 23 haul. Wow, hasn't it been a moment for Fendi? Well, at least on this channel it has. A very long moment, all of 2022. I just want to start off with a little introduction of our friend. If you haven't seen my unboxing of the re-edition mirror embroidery baguette, I will link it above for you. But I have been having a wonderful time with this lady. We have been out twice together, we have made a scene together, and honestly, just so privileged to have this bag. And as I talk to a lot of you guys who are making your final decisions, I am so glad to know that you have been swayed maybe to put this bag at the top of your list, and I have received so many fabulous unboxings from you guys for the mega subscriber unboxing collab. If you haven't sent me yours, please do. You've got until the 10th of November. I may extend to the Friday of that week, which I cannot, the 11th. Just so that if anyone's expecting any late parcels, they get an opportunity to participate. But it's going to be a great movie. It almost brings a tear to my eye every time I watch the edit, because it's just really special. So thank you to everyone who's contributed so far. Anyway, this one I've been using as my daily. Now, what I have been doing is I've put my organizer in it because I have ordered a couple of organizers from Zoomoni. I've ordered one for my teal mint seafoam baguette. I've ordered one for this because traffic. I've ordered one for this because the one that's in this comes out of my purple sequin. So if you are interested in some organizers to protect your lovely new baguettes from Cruise, because the sequins, the mirrors, the beads, the embroidery, sometimes they need a little hand with structure, and just for storage even, it's a really good idea. I've got a code in the description box at Zoomoni. They now do a 1.2mm organizer, so if you want a really thin one, or a 2mm organizer, and you can get 20% off if you use my code DaylesAddiction. No affiliate links for me, no kickbacks for me, just a discount for you. So yeah, know that. So inside my bag, I've just thrown everything in. I mean, I think that's the best thing about a baguette. You just throw everything in. I'll just pull the organizer out so you can see. So you can see what's in there. I've got a card case, I've got my keys, I've got an iPhone 13 Pro, not Max, AirPods, a lipstick, and a car fob. Now, I'm going to put all those in the bag without the organizer, just so you can see. And those of you who are buying sequins and beads and embroideries and don't like a saggy bag, like I do, I just want you to show you, I'm just going to flop that around a little bit, what happens with these bags if you don't have an organizer in. Now, I quite like the slouchy look of this, but it is, you know, very delicate materials, and this will be upsetting a few people just looking at this and how deformed it is. But it's up to you. I think it's probably a good idea to do kind of half and half, you know. It's a brand new bag. I'm happy to wear it as it is and let it do its thing. But I also know I spend a lot of money on this, and I can still get a little bit of a, undone look with having the organizer in. And I think this is one of the original 2mm organizers, but they've got like over 25 colors. You can choose what you like, if you like it to match or contrast. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you how I'm wearing it, how I'm finding it, before I show you everything else. Just go and put this up with all my other Fendi pieces. Did you notice that I curated my bag collection just for you guys? It's a haul. It's a haul that is small in size, not quantity. Any ideas what I might have to show you today? The first one comes in this very big box here, and I picked this one up from my local Brisbane Fendi boutique yesterday, which was their first kind of official launch day. I wore this blazer and you guys all commented on this colour. It's this gorgeous lime. I think it's an online exclusive from Jacuba. I will link it in the description below. But yeah, it's really fun to wear and it kind of goes with the Fendi vibes at the moment, doesn't it? The purple and the lime. So yeah, I went to Brisbane. We got a lot more stock in Brisbane than we normally do, but I wasn't able to get anything that I wanted bag-wise. However, in this rather large box, hence the very large bag, thank you to Sandy for wrapping this so beautifully. I wonder if you can guess what might be in here. Unexpectedly yesterday, I picked up the Baguette strap. You might say, whoop-de-doo Basil, that's not a bag. I loved the purple beaded Baguette that had this strap from the original review of the collection that Meredith and I did. I'll pop a picture of it up over here. And I loved it because of this. I did not like how matte the purple beads were. It just wasn't a vibe for me. And when I saw this in store, I immediately started to play. I popped it on my mirror baguette. Now, the hardware is different. It's silver and gold. However, I think that this works really, really well together. So if you just want to change out the snake strap and tone it back a little bit, this purple perfectly matches the embroidery on the bag. Then you can just have this as a top handle and it says Baguette. And you guys know I wouldn't buy a strap just for one bag, right? So let's try it on my sequin. Ooh, edgy little lady. Look at that. That works a treat. I should probably put it around the other way so you guys can see it better. I love that thicker strap and that contrast between the sequin purple and the flat purple. It's gorgeous. It's not quite long enough, I don't think. Yeah, it's a bit of a tight fit over the shoulder, but it's beautiful for crook of the arm kind of wear or handheld and just kind of hanging over the front. What would happen if we put it on a different coloured bag? My mint baguette. Oh, yes. Now that is a little bit of colour blocking goodness. Does it work on my Peekaboo ICU? Not really. I mean, the colours are perfectly beautiful together, but I feel like you would be doing this, which is not really working, is it? Let's just look at this beautiful thing for a minute against my blazer. It's gorgeous. Okay, so that is the first piece from my haul. Now, this bag, I'm just going to take my time with this one because I so rushed my re-edition unboxing. But God, it was fun. You guys loved my sound effects in that video? The angels singing, it was so good. Here we go. Now this one I got at the same time as the Mirror Baguette, and this one is from Queen's Club, Sydney. And it's just a small little bag. And inside that small little bag is another small little bag. This is my Nano Peekaboo. How could I not get this bag? Let's take this plastic off. Unlike Meredith, I like removing my own stickers and I do not request for them to be removed before they come to me because that's part of the fun, isn't it? I think it is. But then again, I don't do as many unboxings as my lovely friend Meredith. So, and if you don't know who Meredith is and you love Fendi, then you need to get to know her. Just go down to my description box. There'll be a link there for her channel. Subscribe because she'll be doing a massive unboxing from Fendi. And, you know, if you're voyeuristic like me and you love, love, love seeing new pieces, then you will not regret subscribing to her channel. Now I'm starting to think she's got a point with these stickers because they are very tricky to get off with long nail. Okay, so meet my Nano Peekaboo. Now, as you know, I've got a Nano Fendi First that Fendi gifted me at my event, and I've got a Nano Baguette. And I did say in a video recently that I will not be buying any more Nanos. The first one is a Fendi Nano Baguette. As beautiful as these little pieces are, I don't need more than one. Let's just forget I said that, because I have wanted a Nano Peekaboo for ages. But they were always in kind of neutral colours until now, and when actually it was Sandy who sent this to me from the Brisbane store. When she sent this to me and said this is coming, I'm like, I want it. And unfortunately Brisbane didn't get it, so I got it from Queen's Club. But the Nano Peekaboo is a really cute little bag. One of the ladies that came along to my event had this in the white, and it was just, she loves, loves, loves nanos. Underneath the handle there's a little latch that you can pull down and detach the handle from the top, meaning that you can attach it to some other things, which is a pretty cool idea. I think that will be too small to attach like a little handcuff bag. But yeah, you can attach it to other bags as a bit of a charm, so that is a nice idea as well. So I'll just put it back together. It has the two little sangles on the side that we can open up. The front one has an actual working turn lock, so I will just pop that through and show you like that. And the back one has a turn lock, which is a snap button closure. So it's a fake turn lock and it just snaps to the inside of the bag, like so. So you can have it closed up, and I can close up the sangles as well, or you can open it, which we know me, I prefer it a little bit more undone. Inside of the bag you have got, on the turn lock side, you have got some embossing there that just says Fendi made in Italy, and on the other side there is a tiny little slip pocket on the inside, and that's it. So should we see what fits in here before we look at the other things? So I've just grabbed my card holder and I'll get some cards out and we'll pop them in the back easily. I've got my car fob, which I'll pop in with the cards. Most of my cards are on my phone, to be honest. I'm just doing cards for people who don't use their phone to pay. A lip colour, it's a kind of a long one. Oh, that fits easily along the bottom. And my AirPods, you know, just in case I don't want to talk to anybody. The AirPods are a little bit of a problem in that pocket, so how's about if I put the lipstick in the back pocket on top of the car key, like that, because my car's keyless, so I don't really need to touch it. And then the AirPods will fit in, and voila! I'm just looking at the box because in my excitement, I missed the fact that there's a strap for this bag. It's a lovely long adjustable strap. It has 5 adjustments and a little keeper for the tail of the strap. I've got it on the second last adjustment, and thankfully it's got these little swivel ends as well, because sometimes Fendi don't have little swivel ends. They have like they're a fixed end, and so it makes it a little tricky when you're trying to cross body because the strap kind of twists. Actually, I might put this on the longest setting. I'm going to pop it on. So I am really pleased that this works for me. Crossbody on the shoulder, and obviously this dinky little top handle. This is probably one of the most practical Nano bags. The Fendigraphy probably would fit a little more than this, but this leather is just so beautiful and soft. I don't know if you can get an idea of how soft it is, but it's really gorgeous. It is, I mean, essential for a peekaboo lover and also a purple lover to have this bag. Hello! I think it works, don't you? Isn't it gorgeous? Now this is next level. Alrighty. The next one comes in this box, and it has come all the way from Fendi Chadstone in Melbourne, because that is where I could find it. So you've got to be very resourceful when you want things that are high demand and the country you live in doesn't get many. I wonder what this could be. Any guesses? It's got a bit of weight to it actually. Okay. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. You know, I wanted this in the mini. The mini hasn't been sent to Australia. And the regular, I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket. So I went for the Nano. And when I say all the eggs in one basket, it might give you a clue about what's coming. Let's take that sticker off. Okay, so these little Nano Baguettes, they don't have the sparkly inside, but they have this beautiful embroidered kind of finish on the inside, which looks sparkly. Unlike the minis, which just have leather coming through, and the regular size, which have like the sparkly enamel inlay. Oh, this color. Look at it. It's just beautiful. This is acid green, I believe. Oh my God. It's got like a double layer. Inside, it's purple. Oh my God. I have done videos on my Nano Baguette before, but this one is a little different because, let me just sort this chain out. Once again, I've got it on the longest setting. This one has an adjustable chain and also the little attachment at the back if you want to use it as a bag charm or put it on your belt or something like that. So I'll show you how it sits on me. I'm 5'5" and an Australian size 14 to 16. Now I'll just show you the difference between the design of the original Nano and the new Nanos. So the original 2020 has a tiny little clasp. This one has a clasp almost as big as the bag. The back is the same in terms of the little ties, but the strap is different. So the original has the strap. Strap's not adjustable and it also attaches on the inside of the bag with these little D-rings and loops like that. The new strap attaches to the outside of the bag with D-rings and the little attachments are quite a bit bigger. So yeah, I think it's an improvement on the original design. I think this is a magic little piece and I'm so glad I got something in this colour. And that brings me to my final unboxing, and it comes in this bag and there's a little story about this one. So this one is the one that I mentioned in my luxury live chat with Kat and Fashionably Amy. If you haven't seen that one, I'll link it in the description box below. But they invited me to be a guest on the show and I was an hour early, and in the time that I was waiting for the show to start, I decided that I needed something, and I'll tell you why I needed it. Anyway, I was chatting to my good friend Meredith and she said, "You said you bought something on the show. What did you buy?" And I told her and she was very, very mad at me. She was very, very mad at me because she had put the same piece aside for me with her sales associate at Queen's Club for my birthday. Now, my birthday is later this month and I was just overwhelmed. I can't believe that she did that. It is so generous and thoughtful and lovely, but she was rather mad with me. So I now have a credit with Chadston for the one that I was buying because I have one right here from Meredith and I haven't seen it, but I know what it is. And she's given me a little birthday card and I won't read it. I will read this part. Your amazing taste in handbags, makeup, clothes and friends. Thank you. Don't do this to me on camera. Okay. Comes in this little baggie. Oh, goodness me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's this season's purple sequin Nano Baguette. This is why I couldn't just buy the regular size acid green, because I could not decide what colour that I wanted, and so I had to have both, and I could only have both if I downsized. And that's before I even knew this was coming. This colour is so divine. Look at the colour. I did say on a few videos that if I was in a store and I was choosing between the Sex and the City baguette and this new one, that I would choose this new one because I love this lighter. It's called lilac, I think. This lighter purple. I'm just going to take the sticker off. And that might shock a few people. Obviously, I would love to have both. Let me take the tag off too. Obviously, I would love to have both, but I couldn't. So again, we've got this gorgeous like embroidery detail on the inside. Same layout. Look at the colour on the inside of it. It's turquoise. Oh, look at that. Another colour of the season. That's lovely, isn't it? A little bit of stuffing here. And again, the chain, let's take it out. The reason that I decided so flippantly that I wanted to buy this colour was because I saw on a luxury shopper's channel this little nano on front of my Miro baguette, and I posted it on my stories actually with the drooling emojis, because I was just like, oh, these two have to be together. The only problem with these adjustable straps is that they're on a separate, they're kind of two separate straps, and so they get twisted around each other, and it makes it very tricky to keep them straight while you're adjusting. Okay, so I've got it on its longest setting. Let's put it on, and then I'll show you it with my Miro baguette, and I'll show you the colour difference between this and the Sex and the City baguette. Okay, now this is the replication of the post that I saw. Oh my goodness. I did say that I think that nanos are too big and picos are better, but I'll make an exception in this case. These two look so, so pretty together. The other one that I actually want is the pink nano sequin, but it has not come yet. I'm looking for it everywhere. I know it's on the SA's website because I've got a few screenshots of it, but it's not on the market. And now here's the Sex and the City beautiful purple rain baguette next to the lilac sequin baguette. So they're both very different. This one is a very cool, like bluey purple, and this one is like more of a pinky violet kind of color. Yeah, they're both stunning. They're both absolutely stunning. I mean, look at them together. Should we? Yeah. There we go. They look cute together, don't they? Actually, let's try the green too. Oh, are you ready for this? Wow, they look so good together. Oh my God. Look, thank you so much guys for joining me on this crazy, crazy journey that is the fun, fabulous, Fendi, fanatical friendship group that we have here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, a little reminder that if you have an unboxing, whether it be cruise or re-edition, I would love for you to send me a short clip, 15 to 30 seconds, in the DMs on Instagram. I'll link the video below and above with all of the instructions to make it nice and easy. Just send it to me with your handle, the city that you live in and the country, and then I'll pop it all together and we'll have a big premiere where we can watch all of the eye candy. It is like glorious. But this is it for me for now. I have no plans. I have heard that in Australia that there will be a drop in December and it will include Marc Jacobs and perhaps some of the pieces that we're unable to get here in the first drop. So who even knows? I don't know. I'm just hanging on for the ride. If you've liked this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell me what you think about my beautiful new pieces. And until next time, ciao.